Thank you very much. Well, distinguished guests, fellow colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our seminar and a very good morning to one and all. Thank you for taking time off to attend this seminar. I am very confident that at the end of this seminar, you will have something to take away, something that we can all learn together. We want to treat this seminar as fairly informal, so anytime that you have any questions, just to raise your hand or send in the questions so that our speaker can answer them. Okay, we are living in very exciting times. And I say this not because of Trump tariffs, which I know it's disrupted a lot of our lives, but more so because of this AI revolution. Never have I imagined that I would be able to witness such a tremendous AI revolution in my lifetime. At the risk of disclosing my age, in my almost 40 years of AI in this IT industry in my career, I have witnessed a lot of technological changes. Okay, so I think starting off with, I think about 20 over years ago, we have these virtual machines. I thought it was a very clever move to enable, more machines for us to run our jobs. Then later on comes microservices, also another brilliant idea to make sure that any of the functions is down, the whole system continue to move, to work, and that's something very good. And then recently, I think we have this cloud technology. So we have moved along, witnessing all these technological changes. But I think in recent times, since ChatGPT came on the scene, I think it really changes the way we work in the IT industry. I was just chatting with some of the guests just now, and he asked a very good question. He says, how does education look like in the age of AI? To be honest, I have asked this question myself some time back because honestly, I would empathize with all the educational instructors, the teachers, the lecturers. I don't know what they're going to teach going forward because as you witness in this seminar today, you will see the immense capabilities of AI. And that's something very, very, very scary. My first brush with AI, okay, again, at the risk of disclosing my age, my first brush of AI is this system called ELIZA. Okay, I know many of you may not have heard of ELIZA. It's written in the also very obscure language called Prolog, which I know none of you may have heard. It's a declarative language, Prolog. And ELIZA is, in my time, considered quite advanced because it's able to so-called answer your question with another questions. And a lot of these people uses ELIZA as part of like a psychotherapy. Because if you are down, if you are feeling depressed, then you use ELIZA to say, as a so-called pseudo-human being, to ask him or her question, and he will come and ask you back another question, so that you have this conversation, so to speak, with this guy called ELIZA. But ELIZA is, in our time, considered human-like because it's able to ask proper questions. But essentially, it's actually no AI system at all. It's got no memory, it's got no knowledge, it's got no context. Okay, so it's really a very, very, I would say a very stupid system compared to what we are witnessing today. Okay, so today, I think ever since ChatGPT came on the scene, it changes the way we think and we work in terms of our computer systems. We, Aquaria, actually pride ourselves in one of the few companies that dare to actually move towards the frontiers of new technology. We started with cloud technology very early days, microservices even earlier, and we were one of the first ones to actually launch microservices, large microservices systems with the government of Singapore. So 2 years ago, thereabouts, when ChatGPT came on the scene, we have actually used it to dabble with a lot of things that we do and see how to use ChatGPT or generative AI in general to see how it helps us in improving our work in the first place, improving our customers' work as well. So 6 months ago, I managed to convince my HQ to give us a fairly big budget to set up an AI lab within the organization. So I have the privilege of heading this lab, and that's why I stepped down as an MD, which is a terrible job, but this is more exciting. so I have a budget to dabble into AI. So what you see today is what we have been doing in the last 6 months, and it's quite tremendous and quite, I would say, quite impressive in the sense that the time frame that we use is just a mere 6 months, as opposed to olden days where you want to bring a new technology into the scene, you take probably 1 year or 2 years. But now we are talking about time that is really very, very short. Every day I wake up, honestly, you check your technology news, you find new things that AI comes on the scene. And this is quite scary because, we have to keep up with the times. And honestly, the things that's moving in AI, in the AI domain, is moving very, very fast. So in Topan Aquaria, we have so-called instituted this AI lab. And the idea is actually to bring AI closer to our customers, closer to all our subsidiaries around the world. So we have this mandate to bring AI to be really very much part of the DNA of the organization. And today we are very proud that we are able to, showcase some of the things that we do. And please watch out for more news from Topan Aquaria in terms of AI. There will be more things coming on, releasing in the coming months, and we will definitely want to share with all of you what we have done and what the technology has improved or advances in this short time. So without further ado, I want to now hand over to Cheng Hai to start off with this seminar to kick off. And I think there'll be a lot more interesting things that you'll hear from the panel of speakers later on. Okay, thank you very much.